Fala, seres desse universo e de outros universos, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Mais um episódio aí pra conta. Não se esqueça de se inscrever aqui embaixo, comentar o vídeo e deixar aquele like pra dar aquela fortalecida. Bora pro vídeo. Cheguemos. Os caras estão dançando no velório, mano. Como que pode isso? Tudo louco. Esculturas.
Did you consult the Volva?
Yeah, consultei.
And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself. Do you think there's a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Nossa.
Vili. Tryggvi.
Olha lá, decisão, hein? Decisão.
This man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other. Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire for your own. It is not my place. Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties. Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire, a man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them, but he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind, almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
Nofirhan não pode perder mais um. Faça o que deve. Tryggvi. Eu concordo que o cara não deve se sacrificar. Mas eu concordo que tem que ser
no small decision, Tryggvi.
O filho
And
ser o
not
líder.
without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? Was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Agora tem que escolher o líder, né?
Eivor,
Sunniva.
pigs were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Ah, stick. He should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with pigs.
Tell no one of this. The last thing we need is a dozen more bodies for Hemming's pyre. This will be a fine tale to tell after the all thing. But until then, we stay quiet.
His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstic was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back. His children, and again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Bora. Só falta o Vili morrer. Morto. Deixa eu pegar uma chave que tem aqui. Uma chavezinha aqui. Mas só para isso? Beleza. Trolando o jogo, cara, não pode. Olha isso.
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It's done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight before, Spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound.
Footsteps.
Need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Parece que quer lutar, mano. Esse sangue. Toma. E aí, acabou? Ai. Óbvio que o lobo não vai me atacar, né? Óbvio, né? Caraca, mano, não acaba o negócio. O cara quer se ficar de geral.
Thrilling, was it not?
Não, não é.
Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Não, não tá
Save your
divertido.
honey words for when we get out of here alive, our stick.
O cara tem que estar lá no velório do pai e não tá, mano.
Definitely not good.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
And then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
Como assim?
I did wonder what trouble you'd been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. And what about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Of course, I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change, unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arstick.
A chicken draugur! Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda, too. A warder infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Vili. This has been... good. Fun, even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Sim, eu penso como poderia ter sido. Não, não penso dessa forma.
No, I never dwell on our past that way. I find it slows me down to crawl. And I'm not made for crawling. I think I'll turn in. Long day ahead.
Tchau. Ó o cara, mano.
Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there.
Nada. É bom que a gente não precisou, tipo, meio que forçar. A gente meio que deu a luz, assim, pra ele.
Billy, go on already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Vamos ver esse funeral, então. Fale com o Billy.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Hemminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Young. We're about to send you on your final journey.
Brothers, sisters, kin and clan.
É, chegou.
My father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here.
Qual que é o presente? Eu não sei qual que é o presente. A mina falou que tava em algum lugar lá, mas eu não tô ligado.
A shield bearing the rune of Gungnir,
Ah,
exalted
escudo.
spear of Odin. May it guide this great man's aim.
É o escudo,
Eternal
escudo.
be your war strength, Hemminger. Drenched in battle dew, may you fight until the sky wolf swallows the sun.
Caraca.
Stand at my side.
se tornar o Jarl? Será?
Speak from your heart, Eminasan.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity. His spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
É. O cara sumiu, hein?
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the All-Thing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Who will become the next Jarl?
Bora, bora, bora.
Does it pass from father to son?
Aye, the burden is Vili's to bear. But the lad never wanted it. I'm not sure what is to happen.
O cara, mano. Eu, hein?
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemmingerson.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree.
Vamos iniciar, vamos iniciar.
Call on those who must attend. The All-Thing will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, really, and one of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Vejo Jarl em você. É.
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
A gente precisa de aliados, cara. Um aliado desse aí é forte.
I will.
Forte.
Good. Now let them know our stick.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero,
Yes.
not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There is no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Aye.
Yeah.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often. Our stick.
Nossa, cara, usa apelido, mano.
I'm sure I will.
Isso aí. Legal. Seguimos.
I want to know about this. It is time I return to the settlement. I bring fair tidings, Runry. Hemminger Jarl in Snottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He is their Jarl now, and he has pledged to aid us in times of need.
Nice.
Something troubling has come. A letter from Alfgar in Lincoln. It seems the new Elderman, Hedefrid, has turned on them. When you are able, you should visit with him. See what this is about.
Nossa. Chegou uma carta. Se fortificou em Ancaster após se voltar contra o povo de Lincoln.
Tell me more about Lincolnshire. What has become of their Elderman, Hedefrid?
He has turned on his people. And what's more, Hytham has learned his true allegiance. The Order of the Ancients.
Gods. This is my doing, Randvi. I voted to install Hedefrid as Elderman.
Indeed. And now Alfgar asks that you return and right the wrong you brought to life. He is waiting near Ancaster with his beard. Will you go?
Claro, eu fiz merda. Nossa, putz. Putz. Pra quem viu na live que aconteceu isso, eu meio que percebi pela silhueta que a gente tinha feito merda. Aí agora tá só concretizada a merda, né? Beleza, hein? Vamos lá salvar, né? A Elfgar. E deu merda, né? Deu merda, nossas escolhas fizeram merdas. É por isso que estamos aqui, não é mesmo? Corrigir nossa cagada. Ah, velho. Devia deixar desse cara, mano.
We are the men of Lincolnshire. Remember it. My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. For their memory,
Hedefrid will entrench deeper with every passing hour.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
Fale com o capitão.
Such carnage I've never seen.
Aí, seu capitão.
The bishop must pay the devil his due.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fiends are ready to fight.
Então vamos.
Chieftain Abel, we are ever so glad you came.
How could I not? It was my vote that got you into this mess.
The bishop caught us unaware. Claims to have taken this shire in the name of some sort of religious order.
The Order of Ancients.
That's the one. Do you know what he means?
I may.
As our hastily elected alderman, I advise we attack quickly, before he can rally more troops.
Bora.
We attack now.
Vamos
Ready
lá.
the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Nossa, que cagada que a gente foi fazer, né, mano? Devia ter colocado esse cara. Sei, vamos cortar essa cabeça logo.
For the glory of Lincolnshire!
Vamos lá,
The best
vamos lá.
way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
É? Aff.
Alfgar.
Eivor, I must say I expected a rather different outcome, but no matter. You cannot unthrow a stone from a creek.
Uma pedra que é atirada ao rio não volta. Ah, isso é legal, mano. Erramos. Mas agora vamos
Down
corrigir.
you! Feel my breath on your neck!
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Vocês viram, eu troquei o machado já. Tapa machadinha que é melhor. Bora. Nossa. Teu filho do céu. Morreu todo mundo. Dá pra atacar por aqui.
A moment's rest is all I needed.
Pera aí, eu vou tirar o cara de lá.
Together, lad!
Ai! Tem outras? Tem. Nossa, errei. Destrua o bloqueio. Não é assim que destrói? Não sei como destrói. O que a gente tem que fazer aqui? Não sei. Me ajuda, jogo. Já se for isso aqui, ó. Pera aí. Ah. É isso. Subir no muro. Oh, meu Deus.
Challenge at last.
Nice.
Hereford has gone mad.
Enlouqueceu mesmo.
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scandalous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Mas o cara destruiu o vilarejo inteiro, mano. Olha as pessoas penduradas e tal. Trancaram essas portas. Como que eu vou entrar aqui? Por cima, imagino. Não? Não é por cima? Jogo? Ok? Vou ter que pegar essa chave aqui. Acho que eu vou entrar por baixo daí. É.
It's a respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God, my boy.
Já era, mano.
Could be in the hay.
Já finalizo, cara.
Viorum ambulare in atris domus
Nossa, várias pessoas espartejadas, mortas. Olha que é nossa gente.
With me, here!
Olha o que a gente fez, mano. A escolha cagada, mano.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead. That's the folly of mankind, Herefrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Eliminamos. Mas a que custo, né?
What on God's Namen becometh?
Que custo. Lá está ele, o novo conde.
Eivor! You fought as one possessed by a demon today.
Herefrid may yet have allies in Mercia, members of his secret order. But the immediate danger is past.
You have my deepest thanks, Eivor. To you I owe all my future happiness and prosperity.
Você é perfeito para ser esse papel. Fiz isso por uma aliança, não por você.
You're a good fit for Eldon, Elfgard. Just make sure you put the Shire's needs above your own.
Of course. I'd not be the man I am today without this land, these people.
It's a shame Hunwald was not fit to don his father's boots. But he can bring joy to the people here. Treat him well.
Yes, about that. I believe he has a somewhat different idea of his future. You should talk to him.
About?
Until next we meet, Eivor. The strength of Lincolnshire is yours, should you need it.
E vamos precisar em breve. Em breve.
We are bonded now. Your people and mine.
I have found better friends in Danes, to be honest. Swanborough is my love, and you are a better friend to me than any here. Would it be an imposition to ask... Well, could we live with your clan? Swanborough and I. It would mean so much to her. And to me.
Surpresa.
Of course you may. We'd be happy to host you, Ferocious Swan. And your charming Dane. Come when it suits you.
Oh, yes! I'll pull my weight, I promise. And fight when needs be, and I won't drink more than I'm allotted.
You fight with us, Hunwald, and you can drink as much as you like.
Thank you, Eivor. This means... It means the world to me.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Contar a ela as boas notícias. É.
Eivor?
The fires are out in Lincolnshire. They stand with us again, with Alfgar as their Elderman.
Let us hope he proves a more reliable friend.
Perdão, mano, fiz merda, desculpa. Desculpa. Até os melhores erram, né?